Southern Pacific narrow gauge number 1 Little Giant was a General Electric 50-ton diesel locomotive that came to the railroad on October 12, 1954. The Little Giant replaced engines number 18 and number 8 after they previously worked on the Keeler Branch for many years. Engine number 9 was kept as backup in case the 50-ton diesel engine was going down for repairs or be sent down to Bakersfield for maintenance. The Little Giant wore 2 paint schemes throughout its time on the Keeler Branch. One being the Tiger Stripe scheme from its initial service into sometime in the late 1950s. At that time, it was repainted into the gray and bloody nose paint scheme. On the Keeler Branch, the number 1 hauled primarily materials such as dolomite, marble, soda ash, and perlite. The Little Giant worked well on the line, but only for just a few years after its service inauguration ceremony. On April 29, 1960, Number 1 Little Giant made its last revenue run before all operations ceased the next day. On April 30th, a day after Little Giant's final revenue run, it was a part of a movement with engine number 9 to Lost, California, where it was donated there and still on display to this day. By then, all operations of the Southern Pacific narrow gauge had ended, bringing in nearly 80 years of service on the original Carson Colorado line. In 1961, the Pan American Engineering Company in Dallas, Texas bought the Little Giant, which sold it to a mine at Cananea, Mexico. It was converted to standard gauge while working for the mine. Unfortunately, Cananea has a reputation of high levels of violence, crime, and gang activity, and the mine was closed down due to a strike. It's unknown on what happened to what was once the Little Giant, but I assume it was scrapped or lost somewhere in Mexico. Ironically, Southern Pacific narrow gauge engines number 8, number 9, and number 18 are preserved, the engines that were to be replaced by the 50-ton diesel locomotive. One day, the current whereabouts of the Little Giant will come to light, but for now, it will remain a mystery.